All right, I'm gonna say that's good performance even before I pull this out, because judging by that there's not a big difference between the barrel lengths and how far they went, which is the same here, I'm gonna guess before I even pull this out that this probably did not induce tumbling, this extra layer of thickness here. And it's really hard to tell. It actually does look like there is a little bit of tumbling starting, at least from our shorter barrel. Not so much from the longer barrel, that's pretty common that I see across the board when I test these two different revolvers back to back together. But that being said, I don't see any issues where if that was tumbling that it's gonna cause any issues, because they penetrated straight line and it looks like they're doing pretty well. So it didn't even go through this. So what that's going to tell you is this is pretty much perfect for a self-defense cartridge for penetration. If you're going to hit, ribs, which you're going to do. So with our 4.2 inch barrel, we went right to exactly 17 inches, which is a very deep but ideal penetration. With our 1.875 inch barrel, I'll give it the same difference we had up here, 16 inches, an inch less with our little short barrel. So those are very ideal penetration numbers. It looks like with our 4.2 inch barrel, when we entered the gel here, both of them did pretty well for putting damage in there. But it looks like once we got into here, our a little bit longer barrel did a little bit more damage right there than our short barrel. But overall, I'm going to say this is a win-win. This is pretty good, because this is kind of like bring it right down to where you want it to be, and it's doing what you want it to do. So I'm going to say this is really good overall. Now look at the ones going through our rib simulation and our fabric. Here's our 4.2 inch barrel and our 1.875 inch barrel. So here's the 4.2. And again, after going through rib simulation, those bullet faces aren't even scuffed. So that's a very, very hard bullet. The one through our snub nose here, look about the same.